Hey, my loves. Today we are going to make some seafood and okra gumbo my way. So delicious, easy recipe. If you follow these steps, you'll get it. I'll be back. My love, and we're going to get started on our delicious seafood okra gumbo, Latina style. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I have a few twists. Okay, there may be some things in there you're like, you don't do that. Listen, it's my twist. You know, with my cultures and my husband. So that's what cooking's about, okay? But my loves, if you have not subscribed, before we start anything, please consider subscribing to my channel. Press that thumbs up button so we could push this algorithm and get this video out there. Press that notification bell so you could be notified of all my upcoming videos and let everybody know Jackie's cooking. Now let's get started. I'm just gonna give you a random look at what we have. Some stuff going on here, loves. Okay, we have our spices here, which is our smoked paprika, cumin, chicken bouillon, bay leaves, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and Creole seasoning. All right, then we also have our oil, our flour. I have some sofrito. Yes, indeed. We're going to add some sofrito in here. We have our Trinity here, which is our celery, onions, peppers, and garlic. I have some chorizo sausage here. Chorizo sausage is a Spanish sausage. If I'm not mistaken, that really started out in Spain. Really good. Really, really good. Then I'm adding some kebasa sausage, the smoky kind, to this. Okay. We have our okra, my loves. Okay, we have some shrimp, okay, and our crawfish. We have some corn. So guys, I know some people are like, well, you don't put corn in gumbo, but you know, believe it or not, it tastes good. And again, cooking is just taking things and adding a little twist to it. So it's really, really good. And plus my husband loves corn and he's a southerner. That's what he likes as well. So let's do it. So my loves, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to fry up some of this okra because I want to remove that slime from that okra. Okay, so out of the cup of oil that I have, I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of oil from that to fry up my okra, okay? I'm gonna use about 2 tablespoons of that oil from there. I'm gonna use up on medium heat, okay? And we are going to fry up that okra. Let's get our oil hot right here. Woo! Okay. Oh my God. That popped in my face. Okay, and we're going to cook that for a bit. We're going to cook that for a bit on a medium high heat. And this is frozen okra. And I'm just going to cook. That's going to help get rid of some of that slime. You don't want a slimy mess. That's what you do not want. Okay, add your okra. All right. You'll notice when it's done, guys, because you won't see as much of that sliminess, and we can start taking them out. sausage. Our sausage unbrowned. Okay, and I'm going to take those out. So now I'm going to add my oil. Okay, and I'm going to add my flour, half of this flour at a time. And I'm going to use a whisk. And I'm also using a rubber spatula to work this in. Guys, do not walk away from this, because if you do, you will gag. Okay, because if this burns, adios amigos. Okay, so I'm going to add this, and you have to, this is going to take at least 20 to 30 minutes, because what we're looking for is a beautiful chocolate color. Okay, like this, even a little light, even a little darker. Okay, yeah, because I'm chocolate baby. Okay, we got that on low. See how I did I'm doing everything in one pot. No. Okay, and let me use a little bit of this spatula as well. The whisk is to help break up the flour. Okay, you have to keep stirring. Trust me, guys. So don't just get up and be walking away from this. Now, there's certain pots that they use when they're making gumbo. It looks like an oval shape, but I don't have that. Okay, and this is not like, this is a nice batch, but it's not like an overload batch. Okay. Okay, and it's starting to look, it looks like it's going to get there. So this is going to take a minute, baby, on low heat, low and slow. Again, you don't want to put it up too high, because if you do, you're going to burn your flour. And you don't want that, because it'll taste bitter. We don't want that, because this is the base of our gumbo. Okay, and those bits on there that you see, it's from the sausage. That's all the drippings and stuff from the sausage. Okay, so we're going to continuously mix this. As you can see, my roux, you have to keep stirring this. This has to get darker. Okay, see? It has to get dark. One nice chocolate color. Ooh, this takes a minute. You know, but that's the foundation of a good roux. And over here, my loves, I have some water, and I had some shrimp shells and some crawfish shells, you know, pieces that fell from the crawfish in here, so I can create like a seafood stock. Okay, stirring this roux until we get to our color. As this starts, this is when you have to really watch this. All right, now you see how chocolatey it's getting? Now it looks like chocolate milk. It's getting there, but we want it darker. Okay, so as you can see, we're basically there. I'm just gonna let it get a little bit darker, but you have to stir this, because your arms are gonna get a workout. All right, my loves. So this is where I want it. You could go a little darker if you like, but this looks nice and chocolatey. Now we're gonna add our Trinity. You're not gonna add the garlic just yet. It has like this beautiful color. Look at that. Look at that. That's exactly what we want. But baby, you gotta stir. Okay? I think now we're gonna add our garlic. And guys, don't worry, I will have the ingredients listed in the description box below. Okay. We're gonna put this bit down. The longer you let your roux, the darker you let your roux get, the richer the sauce. Okay? We'll let this cook for a bit. Okay? And then we're gonna start adding our bay leaves. I like to add my bay leaves now, believe it or not, so it can start releasing its oils. These are some huge bay leaves, but you can add 2 or 3. I'm adding 3. Sofrito. Okay. Of cumin. You don't want to overdo it with the cumin because cumin is strong. Okay. A teaspoon of cumin. Okay guys, I just added, I keep forgetting to press that record button. I just added my seafood stock to this. Okay. My sausages. Are you gonna let that cook for like what, 40 minutes on low? Okay, we'll be back. We're gonna add some of our spices. Okay, add my Cajun seasoning, some of my smoked paprika, black pepper, garlic powder, and chicken bouillon. Okay. All right, and we're gonna let this simmer for about an hour or so. Okay, but that don't mean you just walk away, guys. Check on it every 15, 20 minutes. Okay, because now we're spicing everything up. Okay, and we'll be back. All right, my loves, let's look at our beautiful gumbo here. Now we're going, all right, look at that. We're gonna start adding our crawfish at this time. If you have your seashells, your crabs, what have you, start adding them in. Okay. And I'm also going to add, I think I'll add my corn now too. It's optional, you don't have to. But this ain't like your traditional gumbo here. Okay. We're going to cook that for at least a good 10 minutes. Bring up the heat a little bit. Okay. And let's cover it and we'll be back. Now, my loves, after the 10 minutes, after the 10 minutes, you're going to add your okra. Give that a quick little stir. You know, at this point, you could remove your bay leaves, but we're going to leave them in there and we'll take them out last. Just taste this for flavoring. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. All right, and then after that, we'll start adding in our lump crab meat and our shrimp last. All right, my loves. Oh, here we go. Okay, now I'm going to add my crab and my lump meat. It's only a little bit. I only had a little bit, but that's okay. At this point, you could add what you want. Adding both my crab and my shrimp to this. My lump crab meat and my shrimp. That's gonna cook for another, basically I'll just do it for another 5 minutes. And it will be done. Got my pot of rice ready. Okay. Stir that in there. Look at that. Put that through. Take out these bay leaves here now. Take that out. And let that cook for 5 minutes. Okay. And partially covered. As you can see, the reason why you let this cook for so long, and you'll know when it's, you know, because gumbo takes a minute to cook, but you'll notice that when you let it cook low and slow like that for the hours that you got to cook it, it won't look separate. See what I'm saying? It won't look separate. Okay, if it still looks separate and you can see the flour, you know, remnants separate from the top of this, then you know it's not done. When you let it cook like this, that's when it's binded together. And I did add a little lime juice. Okay, just a little bit of lime juice because I like it with the seafood to lighten it up. Again, this ain't your traditional. And of course with the corn, you don't have to, but again, this is your twist, okay? Look at that. My loves, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please feel free to leave me your comments. and talk about it, okay? And let me know what you think. But if anything, guys, I want you to do 3 things, and that's eat, love, and pray.